You remember B.J. Novak from The Office. You've seen him in movies like Saving Mr. Banks. Now you can read his very funny first book, One More Thing, Stories and Other Stories. B.J. Novak here right now. You just had a little fan moment with Honey Boo Boo here.
I'm a fan of that show. I think it's really good. I don't know. I like it.
I'm a fan of your book. It is so funny. I was lying on the couch last night. Harper was doing her homework, and I started laughing out loud. She was going, "What's the matter with you, Daddy?" It's so fantastic. But I got to ask you where these ideas come from. A blind date with a warlord?
Yeah. Well, I like mashing up unexpected combinations. That's why some of the stories take place in the real world with slight changes, or sometimes it'll be a twist on a tale that we already know, or
well, you do a twist on the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah. Well, that always bothered me, the tortoise and the hare story.
Why?
I felt that was unfair to tell that one time. That I'm sure the hare regretted that time. He really got cocky and messed up. But in general, a hare will beat a tortoise, and I felt, if I feel this bad for the hare, imagine how the hare felt. And I wondered if he would ask for a rematch, how that would go.
And we won't give away. We will not give away the ending. And you've been taking these stories out on the road?
Well, in a sense. I spent a lot of time while I was on The Office and before as a stand-up comic, and I found that was the best way to really be brutally honest with your material, what works and what doesn't. So I started, when I wrote these stories, going on stage at a theater in LA and just booking the theater and performing the stories, really, and seeing what worked and what didn't. And it was really helpful. It felt great when the stories worked and terrible when it didn't, but everything improved the book.
But so many great things happening for you right now. We loved you in Saving Mr. Banks. Now you have a small chance at an Oscar.
What would I get?
Score? You sang.
That's true. I'm a part of the score. It's the first time I sang since 7th grade.
I think we have a picture of that. Well, that's the movie right there. But I think we have a picture of your last time singing. There it is.
That's me in Oklahoma. And the character's name is Curly, and I have straight hair, so you can imagine how good I was to get that part. That was the last time I sang in front of people before this movie.
This is your first time, though, on GMA, so you got to play a little bit of a game here.
You got it.
We're going to play Co-Star Confidential. Show you a photo of someone you starred with in a movie. You say the first word that comes to your mind. First up, Emma Thompson, Saving Mr. Banks.
Gorgeous.
Good one. Next up, from Inglourious Bastards, Brad Pitt.
Gorgeous. These are good-looking people.
We're on a roll here now. Steve Carell, The Office.
Nice.
Nice, okay. And you were in Knocked Up, we were talking about it before, with Jonah Hill.
Yeah. We didn't have any scenes together.
So my
part of Knocked Up is really the smallest part I've ever had in anything. But it's a classic movie, in my opinion, so I'm happy to be in it. And Jonah funny. Jonah is the definition of funny.
And coming up, you're going to be in Spider-Man 2, I guess, Jamie Foxx.
Cool.
Very cool.
He is a cool guy.
So are you, B.J. Novak. Thanks for coming in. One More Thing, Stories and Other Stories, in stores now.
I'm so glad you like it. Thank you.
Yeah.